going to be real with you. It's hot and muggy outside.
Yes,
it's miserable.
And it is. And it's going to maybe even get a little worse. And you're not lying about that, because we are in that miserable category when it comes to the dew points today and the fact that we're going to have heat indices nearing 100 later on this afternoon. Now, we have been monitoring a couple of storm complexes coming out of the upper Midwest. One's been rolling through the Chicagoland area during the overnight, but as it moves into northern Indiana, it's really falling apart and weakening. We've got a secondary storm combination moving into southern portions of Wisconsin right now. This is also weakening. Basically, what's going to happen is we'll watch those two boundaries. They could potentially serve as a triggering mechanism for new storm development as we get into the peak heating of the day today. But as of what's out there right now, really not much outside of a few stray showers closer to Fort Wayne this morning. We've seen some of that leftover cloud cover, though, hanging around as the sun has been coming up. 73 your current temperature, but a dew point that's already at 70. Keep in mind, we call anything 70 or above in that miserable category when it comes to the muggy meter. Here's how your forecast plays out for today. We'll go 82 by the 11 o'clock hour. Temperatures will quickly rise. We got back to 90 yesterday. I believe we're going to be even hotter today. Outside of an isolated pop-up storm chance, we're going to have a lot of dry time as we approach the low 90s for air temperatures. And then, of course, with all that added moisture to the air, it's going to feel a lot hotter. At times as hot as 101 for your peak heat index here in Indy for today. And as far as that rain and storm timeline goes, let's fast forward here between now and the next couple of hours. This is around 11 a.m. Notice that we could see that line firing back up. At this point, I think that's going to be just across the border into portions of Ohio. And then on through about noon today, still an isolated storm going to be possible. Then we get into the evening tonight. Wanted to again pause around 7 p.m. as that secondary storm complex makes its way in. That once again could serve as perhaps a trigger for a few of those isolated showers into the evening tonight. So in between those very few shower chances, we're going to have a lot of dry time today with that heat and humidity being the primary weather concern. Same deal as we get into tomorrow. It does look like a dry day, starting off very warm and muggy at 76 at 7 o'clock in the morning on Monday, and temperatures set to rebound for most of us back into the low to mid 90s for air temperature highs. Peak heat index tomorrow climbing as high as 104 here in the Indy Metro. So that is once again going to be a factor. If you work outside, if you have to be outside for extended periods of time, make sure we're planning ahead both today and tomorrow to take those frequent breaks and stay hydrated. That heat's going to be no joke. Now, as we get into Tuesday, this particular weather model bringing in some scattered storm chances by early in the morning on Tuesday, scattered storms again in the afternoon. This is going to be as our next weather system moves in along this frontal boundary. That's going to serve as the game changer when it comes to finally breaking this high heat and humidity as this boundary tracks through central Indiana. Looking ahead at Wednesday especially, that's going to really be that first day. Temperatures will be trending downward, and we also see some of that drier air moving in, making it feel a lot better as well. So still some lingering scattered storms on Wednesday. A high, though, down to 81. 77 and more pleasant on Thursday. We're going to be sunny and mild. Highs in the low 80s through early next weekend.